What's up, guys? Jason Minto Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. All right, guys. So it is absolutely a beautiful day out here in Sussex County, Delaware. It's November 1st. Tonight we turn back the clocks. So we fall back, we gain an hour. So it's gonna get darker, a lot early at night. But all right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Today we're doing the rest of the pine we've been working on. I actually looked back on some videos, and that wood was actually delivered here like August 25th. So it's taken me a little over 2 months. But we were doing other projects. We had other wood we had to get done. But yeah, so this is it. We are going to be done with that project. We're going to be moving on to some splitting. So I got Luna out here. I got to get the saw. Actually, we have to tighten the chain on the saw real quick. It's a little too loose. So let's do that. All right, guys, I hope you can see this, but see the chain here? That's a little bit too much room. You usually just want like the thickness, I think, of a nickel to slide underneath here between the bar and the chain. That's way too much. So let's get that tightened. All right, guys, I think we're good there. It's probably just a tad bit tighter than I usually like, but I think that should be fine. It might loosen up while we're out there cutting. Guys, here's the bar oil I use. I use the Amsoil bar and chain oil, semi-synthetic. I buy it in the 1 gallon container, and then I usually just put it in my smaller, just so it's easier for transporting around. And a little bit easier to get it into the saw with a smaller bottle. Alright, guys, so that's what we're up against today. Pretty much 2 logs, and I already cut this one, I think, up to about halfway. I think down here I went like pretty much all the way through. Just have to get that and then get this. We're about done, and we'll get stacked up over here. Oh, I can't forget that piece there. I've been rolling this thing around. I need to cut that piece. But yeah, we're looking good. It's there is definitely a lot of pine here. I'm going to try to keep track of how many rounds there are when I'm splitting it. But I think there were like 16 or 18 poles that got delivered. So it's wild. But yeah, Donald, one of my big subscribers, longtime subscriber, Donald. Good morning, Donald. He was asking me if we had enough firewood for the winter. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're plenty good. But he was also, Donald, you were also asking me about what's left to split. And I'm going to show you here, guys. This is all the maple. Pretty much, this is that big pile of maple I had here. So this is what I got. I got it all cut up, but I left some very, very big pieces over here. I don't even know how I'm going to get through these, actually. This one might not be too bad, but some of these over here are just massive. There's like 3 or 4 of them, but these are just, let's look at this thing. It's huge. This is a huge piece of wood. My saw, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a real struggle with these. They're heavy, they're big. This one looks a real problem here. This massive pieces of wood, but I don't think we're going to get any good like bundle firewood out of it. I think it's just mostly just going to be chunks and stuff we can put in the baskets. But that's fine. It's beautiful maple, and she'll burn good once she's ready to go. But yeah, that's the plan. So thanks for asking the question, Donald. Appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get started here. Let's see how many pulls it takes to start the old Stihl today. So I always go full choke. Usually takes less than 3. Actually took a couple extra pulls, but I was able to go from full choke right to run, so that's pretty cool. See if we can shove this under there. Break free. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, we got the big one out of the way. So there it is. That's all done. The last big one. This small one over here, it should go pretty quick. But I've been trying to take the more difficult things, trying to do them first, instead of trying to do the easy stuff. Just to challenge myself, push myself a little harder. Not back down right from a challenge. Just go right after it. The hardest part first. So that's the new game plan.
Hey man, how the hell you doing? I've been just fine living life with the noose and in my mind all I hear is music. Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. I feel like everyone's a stranger.
Alright guys, we did it. The last full log is now cut. Wow. Alright, we got one more piece to cut. This is this one I keep moving around the yard. I'm not sure why, but it keeps getting in my way. I just keep pushing it out of the way. But probably need one or two cuts here. And then that'll be it. We'll get the tractor out and we'll start stacking.
Talk with your narcissistic neighbor. She's real hot, but they said you never date her. Ah, I agree, but you did and I hate her. You wanna get away? You better get in line. Won't go another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say.
Alright guys, that's it. Those are the last two pieces. Alright, time for the saw to take a rest. She's been cutting really well. So yeah, that's it. Let's get the tractor out. We'll start stacking this, and I think that's it. Might just enjoy the rest of the day because it's absolutely just stunningly beautiful out here. So here we go. right, guys, so that is it. The pine is cut up and stacked. A lot of work, a lot of effort, but it is done. It is done, people. There's a lot of pine there. Tons of pine. So the goal is to get that split, stacked, let it dry, and hopefully have it for sale. I'm thinking next fall. September, October range, that's the goal. So we'll see how fast it can dry out. This is already helping. Getting it cut into smaller pieces helps with the drying process, keeping it off the ground. But that's the goal. We'll work that through the winter and hopefully have it done late winter, I guess, late winter, early spring. Hopefully that gives it enough time to dry out. I think it will. We split it small enough. I think it's got a good chance that we can sell it. And so there you go. I'm excited. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm going to pack this up, and I have a couple other small projects I gotta get done. I gotta go grocery shopping, do a little bit of exercise tonight with Cheryl. Maybe go walk on the beach or something. So, but yeah, that is it, guys. And then we'll pick it up with the splitter, and we'll start knocking out all of this, and we'll have to find a place to stack that. But that's the goal. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.